Hey everyone, and welcome to what we have in store for March 5th of 2025. So always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If memory serves me correctly, it would be Tuesday, or Wednesday actually. I'm staying corrected, it's Wednesday. I'm using my top deck today. If you'd like a personalized read, my link will be in the description below. So we have the Chariot. So there's a lot of steadfast sureties, a lot of sturdiness, a lot of stride going on, a lot of creativity and compassion and enthusiasm and determination, a lot of liberal arts and sciences and performing arts and sciences and creative arts and sciences, from sociology to psychology to theater to speech and debate to politics to economics to history and beyond. It does look like there's a lot of religious dogmas that are being worked upon, a lot of religious anchoring biases. It's time to deepen the root of connection and find solidified evidence and empirical proof of what you wish to happen in the next 7 days or so. It does look like by July 7th, the Lionsgate portal, which is 8/8, does look like there's going to be a lot of like dramatics and theatrics and selfishness and strong opinions and narcissism going on around the world. So wherever your focus is going to be is where you're going to need it shifted. Work on shielding yourself, work on your wards, work on staying centered and grounded. The wheels are turning, but that doesn't mean anybody's home, basically. It does look like there's a lot of self-determination and laws of duality and polarity. Gods, deities, angels that deal with lions and lyrins and have lions as symbols, like Athena, Apollo, Horus. Zeus keeps popping up. Adam, Jesus, Metatron, Lucifer. There's a lot of references to paint and like painting a pretty picture. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Not watering down what you want to say just because of the company. Holding someone to higher standards and viewing them as a pedestal can be seen. It could be like a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah or some sort of chair celebration where someone's lifted up in celebration. Especially those with reds, blues, or yellows in their auras and or flags. There's a lot of stonewalling and a lot of trying to make friends with those that aren't fully alive, but not fully dead either. So like gargoyles and weeping angels and non-physical sentient beings. Metaphysically, you're growing through cutting ambition. There's a time for deep contemplation that's going on. There's a time to learn. There's a time to work through your depression and your avoidance tactics and fight things head on. Sit with things and sit still and meditate. Being able to take time for yourself, especially Life Path 7s, to help with your photographic memory or your photographs. Photograph by Ed Sheeran sticks out. And Stone Temple Pilots plush sticks out as well for songs that might help us through today as well. It does look like there's a lot of like protection in your heart space, protecting what's valuable to you, protecting your family, protecting your pride, protecting your love for people, gaining acceptance instead of avoiding, and taking accountability for your actions can help. Gaining a dual perspective from like polar signs. So the polar sign of Leo is Aquarius. Sitting down to mediate a conversation between two people that may have conflicting views or competitions going on. Feeling like you're being one-upped when there's no point to be one-upped. Keep your eye on the target, keep your eye on the prize, and you'll be able to manifest whatever desires and abundances you wish to achieve. Because at this point, you're going in stride. It's just you need to pick a direction. You're being pulled in many different directions for a reason, and it's time for you to pick wisely. Being able to do white light visualizations and work on your white magic and your spirituality and your creativity flow can help. Sitting down and creating a firm foundation can help. Love affairs, relationship statuses, partnerships, like marriage, business, spiritual contracts, whatever have you, basically. Royalty, spiritual royalty is going to pop up. Somebody might be led in by lions or by dogs or by winged beings like sphinxes and such like that. Manticores are lionistic as well. There's a lot of anthropomorphic guys coming through, a lot of beings that are tall in stature and may exhibit a circular, spherical kind of aura instead of an egg-shaped aura that some of us are used to. So working on geometric shapes and the sacred symbols and learning through self-exploration, self-discovery, self-purpose, and finding a way to confuse others as well as being seen. There's a lot of confusion in the air, and you need to learn how to manipulate the system in your favor within your own moral codes, your own moral standards, and your own set of ethics as well. So circles are important, circles of trust, circles of friendship, circles of social life, circles of wisdom as well. Spheres of influences would be wise to learn for your different spirit guides, from leadership to theater to dramatics to masking to finding the truth. Justice seeking feels really strong, so the justice system, strong moral codes of standards based on religious upbringing and authority figures, working past what you currently see and knowing that you need to face this problem head on or it's not going to get anywhere. Because if you try to round about it, it's still going to be there regardless of whether or not you solve it or not. It does look like there's a lot of like, I want to do it my way or the highway kind of status, and a lot of double standards and hypocrisy due to that, because it's the same goal, but you guys have different views of getting there. Especially for 751s through 853s on the manifest lists, synthesizer lists, activation numbers, and angel numbers. It does look like there's going to be a lot of like freedom and liberation that needs to happen, but that's going to happen through gains and losses, even small ones. So making the right choice intuitively can help you manifest your desires more abundantly and more freely. It doesn't mean that you're going to get what you want, but you're going to get what you need. The only way that you don't get what you want is when you stop. Pausing and reflecting is like when you're at a stoplight or a stop sign. It doesn't mean that you have to stay standing, and it doesn't mean you have to turn around, but sometimes the way forward is often the way back a little bit. Sometimes you have to backtrack a little bit to get what you want. But you need to seek confidence and assertiveness within yourself, speak in your true authenticity, and stick to the original plan, and you'll be flying high within 7 hours. Especially true within 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. local time. Especially for those that see 222, 444, or 777 a lot. And that will help you with your global healing and your personal improvement as well. That's what I'm getting for March 5th of 2025 for Wednesday for the collective. As always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Personalized reads can be given in the link below. Thanks for joining.